Hello students, welcome back to my channel. I am Honey. In this video, we are going to do remaining questions of exercise 1A, that is from question number 4 to question number 10 of chapter 1 rational numbers. I have already made a video on the first 3 questions of this exercise. You may find its link in the I button and also in the description box. Now let's get started with question number 4. It says express each of the following rational numbers in a standard form. For all these questions, what are we going to do is we are going to find the HCF and then we are going to divide all of these numbers by their HCF. Now let us see how it is done. Taking the first question, minus 12 by 30. Now first of all, let us calculate the HCF of 12 and 30. To calculate the HCF, there are several methods. I am following here the long division method. To do that, I'll keep 30 as dividend and 12 becomes my divisor. So 2 times I get here 24 and it gives me a 6 here. Now 6 is the remainder, it turns into divisor and this 12 will become the dividend, right? So 2 times I get 12 and on subtracting I get 0. So what is HCF of 12 and 30? Yes, it is 6. Now what we are going to do is to convert minus 12 by 30 in its standard form, I will simply divide this rational number by its HCF, correct? So on dividing it by its HCF, I get here minus 2 by 5. Now this number that you get here, minus 2 by 5, is the standard form of minus 12 by 30. Now let us solve the next question, that is question number 2. It is minus 14 by 49. So it is very easy to calculate its HCF. So HCF of 14 and 49 will be 7, right? And let us simply divide minus 14 by 49, okay, by their HCF, that is 7. Now on dividing, you get here minus 2 by 7. Now minus 2 by 7 is the standard form of this rational numbers. It means whatever is the standard form of any number, be it a fraction or be it a rational number, you cannot actually further simplify it. Okay, like for example, you got here minus 2 by 5 and minus 2 by 7, right? These two are the standard forms that we just got. It means that these two numbers cannot be further simplified. Okay, their common factor should ultimately come as 1. So yes, 2 and 5 their HCF is 1, 2 and 7 their HCF is 1. It means you cannot divide them further. So that is how you calculate the standard or the lowest form of any number. Okay, now coming to the third question. It is Third question is 24 by minus 64. So again, let us calculate the HCF of 24 and 64. So I will divide 64 by 24. So 2 times I get here 48. You get here 1 and 6. Keep on dividing. You get here 24. So 1 time it is 16. On subtracting, you get 8. 16 comes here now. 2 times you get here 16. So what is the HCF? The HCF of 24 and 64 is number 8 from here, right? Now take this number 24 by 64 and divide both its numerator and denominator by 8. So on dividing, you get here 3 and here you get, since there is minus sign along, so it will be minus 8. So this is the standard form of minus 24 by 64. Now let us solve question number 4. Question number 4 is minus 36 by minus 63. Now minus 36 by minus 63 is actually a positive rational number because both numerator and denominator are negative integers here. So I can just rewrite it as 36 by 63. And now I will calculate the HCF of 36 and 63. I'll follow again the same method, that is division method. So 63 is here, 36 is here. Always keep the larger number as dividend and the smaller number as divisor. So on dividing, you get here 1 time 36. Now you get here 7 and here 2. Now it is 36. 1 time 27. On calculating, you get here 9 and here you have 27. So you get here 3 times 27 and the remainder is 0. So what is the HCF? The HCF is number 9. Now divide 36 by 63 with their HCF, that is 9. And you get here 4 by 7. Now 4 by 7 cannot be further reduced. It means this is the standard form. Now let us solve the next question. Question number 5 says, which of the two rational numbers is greater in the given pair? So I'll just write all the pairs here and then we are quickly going to compare them. The first pair is 3 by 8 or 0. Now among these two, which is greater? So there is one small thing that you can do to check this out. You can do it by cross multiplication. So what I'll do here is I'll write here 3 by 8, and since I have to find out which one is greater, so I will just put a box here and compare it with 0. Now on cross multiplication, see, I can write 0 as 0 by 1. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to do cross multiplication. So this 8 gets multiplied with this 0 and this 1 will get multiplied with 3. So it is 3 into 1 and we are comparing it with 0 into 8. You get here 3 and on this side you get what? 0. Now which one is greater here? Of course, number 3. And this 3 belongs to which rational number or on which side it is? It is on the side of rational number 3 by 8. So it does mean that 3 by 8 is greater than 0. Now coming to the second one. Question number 2. Minus 2 by 9 or 0. Now look students, any negative number is a smaller than 0. We all know that. Now be it a rational number, if it is negative, it will be smaller than 0. So we are not going to do here cross multiplication. We can simply write that since it is a negative rational number, it is before the 0 on the number line. It is then smaller than 0. Okay. Now come to question number 3. Question number 3 is minus 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. Again, the same logic we are going to apply here. We know that the negative numbers are always smaller than the positive numbers. So here minus 3 by 4 is a negative number and 1 by 4 is a positive rational number. In that case, again, no need of cross multiplication. You can simply write the comparison here as, since it is a negative number, it is going to be smaller than any positive number, right? Now coming to the next question, that is question number 4. Question number 4 is you have to compare two negative numbers. So it is minus 5 by 7 or minus 4 by 7. Now look children, again here, if you see the denominators are same. In this case, when the denominators are same, no need to do cross multiplication. Just compare the numerator. So what we are going to do is we are going to compare only the numerators. Now, what do we get on comparing the numerators? Minus 5, we are comparing it with minus 4. So obviously minus 4 is greater than minus 5. It means what? That minus 5 by 7 is smaller than minus 4 by 7. Now coming to the next question, that is question number 5. Question number 5, both are the positive rational numbers. So 2 by 3 or 3 by 4. Now, in this case, since both are positive numbers, their denominators are also different. So, in this case, we are going to do cross multiplication. So, keep this in mind. When the denominators are different, we need to do cross multiplication, right? And also, if they are of same sign. Okay, so in this case, you can opt for the cross multiplication. Now, on cross multiplication, this 4 will get multiplied with 2 and this 3 will get multiplied with 3. So 3 gets multiplied with 3 and 4 is multiplied to 2. And we'll put this comparison box. You get here 8 and you get here 9. Now tell me which number is greater here? Yes, it is number 9. And 9 belongs to which rational number side? 3 by 4. So it means what? That 2 by 3 is smaller than 3 by 4. Now let us do the very last question, that is question number 6. It says minus 1 by 2 or minus 1. So I will just write minus 1 as minus 1 by 1. Now both are negative numbers, even their denominators are different. So in this case, we can again do what? Cross multiplication. So on cross multiplication, you get minus 1 into 1 and minus 1 into 2. This minus 1 goes and gets multiplied here and minus 2, sorry, minus 1 gets multiplied with 2. So you get here minus 1 and here you get minus 2. Now, which among this is greater? So obviously minus 1 is bigger than minus 2 and minus 1 belongs to which side? Minus 1 by 2's side. So you get here minus 1 by 2 is greater than minus 1. So this is how you solve question number 5. Now the next question is question number 6, where you again need to do comparison. So I'll write the questions and we are going to compare the rational numbers. Question number 1, minus 4 by 3 is greater or minus 8 by 7. Now, if you see, both are negative and the denominators are also different. So, we are going to do cross multiplication. So, this 7 multiplies with minus 4, this 3 multiplies with 8. So, minus 4 into 7, we'll put the comparison box, minus 8 into 3. So, you get here minus 28 and here you get minus 24. Now on comparing minus 28 and minus 24, minus 24 is greater, right? Now minus 24 belongs to this rational number and minus 28 is from this rational number's side. So we will just rewrite the number as minus 4 by 3 is smaller than minus 8 by 7. So that easy it is. Coming to the next question, that is question number 2. So question number 2 is 7 by 9, it is minus 9 or minus 5 by 8. So again, the denominators are different. So we need to do cross multiplication. Now on cross multiplication, with 7 we multiply 8 and with minus 5 we multiply minus 9. Let us quickly do this calculation. So you get here 56 and you get here positive 45 because minus and minus becomes plus. Now on comparing 56 and number 45, now these are positive numbers. So obviously 56 is greater and 56 belongs to 7 by 9 minus 9 and 45 belongs to minus 5 by 8. 7 by minus 9 is greater than minus 5 by 8. Let us solve the next question, that is question number 3. Now question number 3 is minus 1 by 3 or 4 by minus 5. Now let us quickly do cross multiplication. So minus 1 into minus 5 is to be compared with 4 into 3. What I am doing is I am multiplying this number with this number with this number. So on multiplication, you get here plus 5 because minus and minus becomes plus. 1 into 5 is 5. And here you get 12. Now, which number is greater here? So number 12 is greater, and we are going to rewrite its rational number form, which is minus 1 by 3 is smaller than 4 by minus 5. So that's how the comparison is done. Now let us quickly complete the remaining questions. So it is 9 by minus 13 is greater than or less than 7 by minus 12. If you again see, the denominators are different here and both are negative rational numbers. Quickly do cross multiplication. So 9 into minus 12 is to be compared with 7 into minus 13. Now when you multiply 12 into 9, you get here 108. And since you have just one minus sign, it means that you have odd number of minus sign. You need to put minus sign in the product. Next, 13 into 7, you get here 91. And again, you have minus sign, so it is minus here. Now, which number is greater? Obviously, minus 91 is bigger. So we will rewrite the answer. So in place of minus 108, I will write 9 by 13. So it is 9 by 13. And here you will get 7 by minus 12. Okay, it is minus 13 here. So this number is greater. Now let us solve the next question, that is question number 5. Question number 5 is to compare 4 by minus 5 with minus 7 by 10. Check here the denominator, they are different, so go for cross multiplication. 4 gets multiplied with the 10 and minus 7 gets multiplied with minus 5. On doing that, you get here 40, and this side you get 7 into 5, 35, and minus becomes plus. So you get your product as positive 35. Now 40 is greater than 35, which does mean that the rational number it belongs to is greater than minus 7 by 10. Let us do the last question, that is question number 6. So it is minus 12 by 5, and we need to compare it with minus 3. Now I can rewrite minus 3 as minus 3 by 1. And let us now again check the denominator. They are different. Then we need to do here cross multiplication. Let us quickly do cross multiplication. So minus 12 into 1, and here you have minus 3 into 5. So you get here minus 12. This side you get minus 15. Now compare these two numbers. We get minus 12 as larger number. So in place of minus 12, I will write its corresponding rational number, which is minus 12 by 5 is greater than minus 3 because 3 was the number, right? So this is how you solve the questions from question number 6. Now let us move ahead and do this similar question where we need to put these signs to show if the number is greater, equal to, or smaller than the given numbers. So question number 1 here is minus 3 by 7, and there is a blank here is to be compared with 6 by minus 13. Again, check the denominators, they are different. Go for cross multiplication. So let us do the cross multiplication. Minus 3 gets multiplied with minus 13 and 6 gets multiplied with 7, and put the comparison box. Minus and minus becomes plus, so you are going to get the positive number. 3 into, and this side you will get 40. Now on comparing 39 and 42, 42 is bigger and 42 belongs to this rational number. It means minus 3 by 7 is smaller than 6 by minus 13. So you're going to put the smaller than sign. Now let us do question number 2 from here. That is 5 by minus 13 is to be compared with minus 35 by 91. Now again the denominators are different. We can actually go for cross multiplication. So on cross multiplying, 5 gets multiplied with 91 and 35 gets multiplied with 13. So on multiplying 5 with 91, I'll get here 455, and on multiplying 35 with 13, I will get here 455. Now both of these numbers are equal, which means what? That the corresponding rational numbers are also equal. Is equal to minus 35 by 91. Let us solve the next question, that is question number B. B is minus 2 is to be compared with minus 13 by 5. So I can rewrite this number as this by denominator 1 and do the cross multiplication. So minus 2 into 5 minus 13 into 1. So you get here minus 10 and here minus 13. So obviously minus 10 is bigger here and its corresponding rational number 2 will be bigger. So minus 2 is bigger than minus 13 by 5. Question number 4 now. Question number 4 is minus 2 by 3 is to be compared with 5 by minus 8. In this case also, check the denominators are different. So you need to do the cross multiplication. Quickly do the cross multiplication. You get here minus 2 into minus 8 and you get here 5 into 3. Now on doing this, you get here 16 and here you get number 15, right? So obviously on comparing, you get 16 as greater number, which suggests that its corresponding rational number is greater than the other given rational number. So this is greater and you can write here minus 5 by minus 8. Question number 5 is to compare 0 with minus 3 by 5, minus 5. Now see here 0 we can write as it is, and here both the numerator and the denominator have minus signs in it. It means it is a positive rational number. Now keep in mind that when you compare any number with 0, okay, any positive number with 0, the positive number is actually greater than 0. So here 0 is smaller and 3 by 5 is larger. You can do the same by doing the cross multiplication method. Coming to the very last question, it is question number 6 and it says minus 8 by 9 is to be compared with minus 9 by 10. So again check the denominator. No, they are different. So we need to go for cross multiplication. Minus 8 into 10 is to be compared with minus 9 into 9. So you get here minus 80 and you get here minus 81. On comparison, obviously minus 80 is bigger than minus 81 and so will be its corresponding rational number. So this number is greater than minus 9 by 10. In question number 8, there are rational numbers given and we need to arrange them in ascending order. So ascending order means what? From smaller number to bigger number. So take the first. So these are the numbers which we need to bring in ascending order. Now, the first thing that you need to do here is check if the denominators are same. Now, if the denominators are not same, because in this case, all the values which are in the denominator are different, go for step number 2. What you need to do is take the LCM. So what we will do is, we will make first of all the denominators positive. So that can be done by sending this minus sign to numerator. So minus 4 by 9, we can rewrite it as minus 4 by 9, 5 by 12. I'm just sending the minus sign to numerator. So it is minus 7 by 8 and it is minus 2 by 3. Now we have all the denominators which are positive here. Now let us quickly calculate the LCM. So LCM of 9, 12, 18 and 3. I am doing here by division method. You can take any method of your choice to calculate the LCM. So all the numbers are divisible by 3. So we can divide the numbers by 3. So 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, 1 time. Again with 3 we can divide. It is 1, 4, 2, 1. And lastly divide it by, so by, so you get here 1, 1, 1 and 1. So what is the LCM? The LCM is 3 into 3 into 2 into 2, which is 3 threes are 9, 9 into 2 is 18, 18 twos are 36. So our LCM is 36. Now we will convert all the denominators here, okay, to number 36. To do that, minus 4 by 9, we need to multiply it with some number, both numerator and denominator, so that the rational number that we get is of denominator 36. So obviously 9 into 4 is 36. So we are going to multiply the numerator with the same number. So it is minus 16 here. Likewise, let us quickly convert all the numbers having denominator as 36. Now these are the numbers which we have framed, and all of them have denominator as 36, which we were aiming for. Now we are, since we know that the denominators are same, now we can easily compare the numerators. So out of these four numbers, we have to write them in ascending order. So we are going to find out the smallest number. So smallest number here is minus 24 by 36, followed by the greater number, here is minus 16 by 36. The next greater number is minus 15 by 36, and the greatest number here is minus 14 by 36. Now we will just rewrite it as, what is minus 24 by 36? So it is minus 2 by 3. So it is minus 2 by 3. Now this number is the smallest. Now this number is the smallest, followed by minus 16 by 36. So it is minus 4 by 9, followed by minus 5 by 12, and the greatest number here is minus 7 by 18. So we have just written all of these numbers as in their ascending order. Now let us do question number 2. Here also all the numbers in the denominator are different, and one of the denominators is a negative number. So I will just make it as a positive number by send positive denominator by sending the minus sign to numerator. So minus 3 by 4. Next number is minus 5 by 12. Next is minus 7 by 16, 9 by 24. Now quickly calculate the LCM of 4, 12, 16 and 24. So I'll follow here the division method. So 4, 12, 16 and 24. Now let us divide it by 2. So you get here 2, 6, 8, 12. Again divided by 2. So you get here 2. So you get here 1, 3, 4 and 6. Divide it by 2 again. So you get here 1, 3, 2, 3. Next divided by 2 again. So you get here 1, 3, 1, 3. Likewise, when you divide it by 3, you ultimately get 1 here. Now, what is the LCM here? It is 2 raised to the power 4 into 3, which is 48. So, what is the LCM of all the numbers? That is 4, 12, 16 and 24. It is 48. Now, we have to make all the denominators having number 48. So, let us quickly convert it. Minus 3 by 4. So, you need to multiply it by 12. You get here minus 36 by 48. Now these are the numbers with denominator 48 and we can easily compare them now. Now find the number which is the smallest here. So smallest number will be the negative numbers, any of the negative numbers. Now let us compare the negative numbers here. So on comparing, what I see here is that minus 36 by 48 is the smallest number, followed by the next greater number is minus 21 by 48. Next greater number is minus 20 by 48. And the largest number here is 18 by 48. Now just write their actual form. So minus 36 by 48 is minus 3 by 4. Minus 21 by 48 is minus 7 by 16. And minus 20 by 48 is minus 5 by 12. And the last number 18 by 48 is 9 by 24. So this is how you can arrange the following numbers in ascending order. Likewise, you can do the remaining two questions as well. We will go ahead with the next question, that is question number 9. Question number 9 is to arrange the rational numbers in the descending order. So from here, I will be doing the first two questions. Now this is your question number 1. Check all the denominators. I can write minus 2 as minus 2 by 1. Now if you see this denominator has a minus sign in it. So I will just rewrite the entire question as minus 2 by 1 minus 13 by 6, and that minus sign goes to numerator. So it becomes minus 8 by 3 and it is 1 by 3. Now all the denominators here are different. Take the LCM. So LCM of 1, 6, 3, 3 will obviously be 6. Now, so convert all the denominators to number 6. So minus 2 by 1 into 6, you get here minus 12 by 6. In the same way, minus 13 by 6. So just multiply it with 1 because there is no change in the denominator. So it is 13 by 6. Now we are going to compare all the numbers having 6 as denominator. So just compare their numerators. Now if you check the numerators, we have minus 12, minus 13, minus 16 and 2. Now among these, the largest number is obviously the positive number, which is, this is actually 6 here, right? And now we are going to compare the numerator. 2 by 6 is the largest number here, followed by the next largest number. So this is gone. The next largest number among these is 12, right? So minus 12 by 6, right? Next number, the great next smaller number is minus 13 by 6, and the smallest number here is minus 16 by 6. So this is how you can write in ascending order. Now we are going to write their actual forms. So what is 2 by 6? From the question it is 1 by 3. What is minus 12 by 6? It is just minus 2. Next, 13 by 6 is as it is. So it is minus 13 by 6. And the last one is minus 8 by 3. So this is the greatest, or you may say the largest number, and this is the smallest number in this given set of numbers. So this is your question number 2. Now we are going to quickly convert the denominators as positive denominators. Quickly, next is 7 by minus 7 by 15. Next is minus 11 by 20. And the last number is minus 17 by 30. Now we need to calculate the LCM of 10, 15, 20 and 30. On calculating the LCM of all these numbers, we get their LCM to be 60. Now take the 60 and convert all of these rational numbers with denominator 60. So minus 3 by 10, we need to multiply this by 6. So you get here how much? You get here minus 18 by 60. Take the next number, minus 7 by 15, multiplied by 4. So you get here minus 28 by 60. Take the next number, minus 11 by 20 into 3 into 3. You get here minus 33 by 60. And what is the last number? The last number is minus 17 by 30. So multiplied by 2. So you get here minus 34 by 60. Now these are the numbers with denominator 60, and now we are going to compare their numerators only. So I'll just write the numerator separately in my rough work area. You can also do the same thing. So I have minus 18, minus 28, minus 33 and minus 34. Now among these numbers, find out which is the greater. So since all are negative number here, the number with the which is more nearer to 0 is greater. So among these, minus 18 is nearer to 0, followed by number 28, followed by number 33, and number 34 is at the end, right? So it is far away from 0. Now we will rewrite this thing as minus 18 by 60 is greater because it is nearer to 0, right? Next is minus 28 by 60, followed by minus 33 by 60. And what is the smallest number here? The smallest number is 34. So 34 by 60. Now let us write their actual rational numbers. So it is minus 3 by 10. This is minus 7 by minus 5, minus 7 by 15. This is minus 11 by 20, and the last number is minus 17 by 30. So this number here is greatest, and this number here is the smallest number. Likewise, you can do question number 3 and question number 4. Now coming to the last question, where you need to state whether the statements are true or false. Now let us solve the first question. Every whole number is a rational number. Now I will explain you this with an example. Take any whole number. Let us take 12, right? Now what is a rational number? A rational number is written in form of p by q, where both p and q are what? Integers. It means positive and negative numbers are allowed, and the denominator is not equal to 0. So this is how a rational number should look like. Now I have written here a whole number 12. Can I write 12 as 12 by 1? Yes, right. Now for now, this 12 is actually P and this is Q. Now let us check whether it is satisfying the definition of rational number or not. P and Q both are integers. They are both positive integers. And is Q or the denominator equal to 0? No, it is not equal to 0. It means what? 12 is 12 by 1 is a rational number. Ultimately, 12 by 1 is written as 12. It means what? Take any whole number, apply this, and you are going to see that this statement is true. So every whole number is a rational number because you can write it in form of a rational number. That is, you can write it in form of P by Q. Now every integer is a rational number. So that is even correct. Okay. So take any integer. Like for example, if I take here minus 3, so I can write it as minus 3 by 1. Take any positive integer, take 4, so I can write it as 4 by 1. Yes, it is in the form of rational number. So again, the next statement is true. Now coming to the last statement, 0 is a whole number. So we know that 0 is a whole number, but it is not a rational number. Now this statement is actually false. Now why I am saying this as false? Because even 0 could be represented as a rational number by just writing 0 by 1, which is ultimately what is the value of 0 by 1? It is 0 only, right? So 0 by 1 is equal to 0. So 0 is also a rational number. So you can just have a note from here that 0 is also a rational number because you can write it in form of P by Q, that is 0 by 1. That's all for today's class. See you in the next video. We are going to solve next exercises from this same chapter. Stay connected. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and also comment. I would love to hear from all of you. Thank you so much.